Take us through the course, where it started, where it went, and where it ended.
Right. So all the swimmers, now I did the 2 mile. There were others that did the 1 mile. I did the 2 mile. We got in right in front of Tiny Tap, right on the river walk. It was beautiful.
Where is Tiny Tap located? Like what bridge
between Dearborn and Clark.
Okay, so right here, right over here. Yeah.
Boom, right there, yep. And so they sent us off in waves. I was in the first wave, so that was a little unnerving. But,
but the guinea pigs.
Yeah, let's see how they do, and then we'll decide about jumping in after that. But no, it was great. I mean, I've had so many mass starts with triathlon. I was
Wave
fine.
start.
I did get, you know, I had my goggles on. Yes, I did have goggles on.
Yeah.
Within the first 10 seconds, I got kicked, which is not uncommon.
You got kicked in the face.
I got kicked in the face.
Oh,
yes,
no.
and both my goggles filled up. So,
okay.
So you had to pause for a sec.
Yeah, for just a sec, because fortunately I have the experience of that happening, and so I did a quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was on my way.
So it went west from that entry point. How far west did it take? Oh, it went east?
Just around towards State Street. And then there was a buoy, and you turned around. So it was 2 laps of a basically linear course that went from, forgive me, Franklin or beyond that, to the point, Wolf's Point. Yeah, and so I did the 2 milers did 2 laps.
Was there a big crowd?
Huge.
And were people cheering from the bridges?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I did look up and I saw like a packed bridge, and which was weird. It was great. Yeah, a lot of people cheering. I couldn't believe it for that early in the morning.
Oh yeah,
it was
big
packed.
turnout.
And a lot of you know, family and friends and stuff, and all the bleacher seating on the river walk was packed, and so.
When you did get the goggles back on, because I think so many people out there are just the novelty of a river swim.
Yeah.
Those of us who have grown up in Chicago, it was one of those things. Like I remember the most recent Mayor Daley famously said, "I would eat a fish out of the Chicago River," and everyone's like, "No, put your money where your mouth is, man. We wouldn't do that." But did you see anything through those goggles? And like, what would you say to people who are like,
saw green?
Green, okay, just like in the lake. I mean,
not right after St. Patrick's Day, you know, the Green River. But it was a shade of green. It's interesting you bring up fish, because you heard about that guy that caught this giant carp, and there's a picture of him.
Oh,
and so on my social media fundraising, I duplicated it. I had this guy that looked exactly like him holding me up at an angle.
That's great.
I'm going to be thrown back in the lake.
Hey, these are the strategies you need to get to become the top fundraiser. You got to get real creative with your messaging.
So speaking of your swim itself, before we got started on this interview, I asked, like, how did it go? And I just want to preface this with, when you're pregnant sometimes, if you stretch a certain way, your legs, your muscles lock up. And I've had this happen to me 3 times, and every time it did, tears, literal tears, hurt so bad. So I say that because you experienced some calf tightening, your muscles locked up. What was that like?
It wasn't tightening, it was a cramp. It was an all-out cramp.
That's awful. It hurts so bad.
First it was in the left calf, and then the right calf. And yeah, I had to keep going. You know, you're supposed to swim like that with your feet. Well, one of my feet were up like that, and I was kicking like that. So. But it went away. I kind of knew it would.
Yeah. So what would be your suggestion to people if they're swimming and they might have one of those? Just kind of.
Well, first of all, start out with not having 2 glasses of wine the day before, and hydrating better the day before, which I know, and I don't know what happened, but that was probably it.
Okay.
How long were you in the water for 2 miles?
Just under, thank goodness, just under an hour.
Okay.
I was hoping to break an hour.
Oh, nice.